Welcome to Baldi's Basics
ファンダメンタルペーパーエデュケーションクリスマススペシャルビデオ。メリークリスマス&エンジョイザビデオ。
You should have seen the look on your face.
Wow, so I guess this FPEAU video was replaced with my students as teachers. That's interesting.
Even though he's in his 30s.
Yeah, he's mega old.
ITS wired when me and my friends were swapped as students and my students were swapped as teachers. Like wow, that's just lame.
Hey, Miss Circle, I have something to tell you that I never told you yet.
Oh, let me guess. You got a new ruler or something?
Well, it's not just any ruler that I bought in stores. I actually wanted to tell you something about a movie theater.
Oh, really? A movie theater? Is it the Super Mario movie again? Because we already watched that last time when we were there.
Well, it's not that movie this time. I actually wanted to tell you that the new Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie just came out today. And I was hoping if you want to join me to see that movie.
Wait, the new Five Nights at Freddy's movie just came out today.
Well, hell yeah. It actually just came out after for so long. And I was hoping if you want to join me to see that movie.
Well, heck yeah, I am. I've been waiting to see that movie for a while now. Ever since we watched the first one.
That's good to hear that. I'll get the keys to the car and I'll drive us there to see that movie.
6.5 hours later.
Well then, looks like we're here at the movie theaters. You ready for this?
Well, yeah, I'm so ready to see this movie.
Hello there, you two. What kind of movie do you guys want to see?
Hello, ma'am. We would like to have tickets to the Five Nights at Freddy's movie.
Oh wow, you guys are seeing that movie too.
You bet. Me and my friend Baldi have been waiting to see that movie for so long.
Well, alright then. Let me just get it set up for you too.
Say Baldi, why not we get some popcorn and drink first before we head into the movie theater?
Sounds good to me.
Alright, you two, your tickets are set, but before you go, I just need you guys to set up a seat that's in this tablet.
There's so many seats that have been used already, but I don't mind us sitting on the upper chair area. Alright, ma'am, we got our seats set up.
Alright, thank you, sir. Here are your tickets to the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Hope y'all enjoy the movie.
Thank you. Man, I am so glad that we get to see the best part of this movie.
Yeah, at least we get to watch this movie without spending my time teaching my students in my math room.
More like bathroom. Ha ha ha.
Sorry, everyone. I'll be back to my seat now.
Baldi, was that really necessary to do that?
Well, sorry, Miss Circle. I'd have to learn Bully not to say any of those jokes anymore. I just hope he doesn't do it again. Oh, looks like it's about to start.
I do, but first, I have to go pull the heads off some
Man, I'm starting to enjoy watching this movie. I just really wish that my friends were here to watch this movie with me.
Hey, don't go sad on yourself. I'm sure you'll see them one day for sure.
Yeah, I just really miss them so much that I could never get a chance to see them again. But at least I still have you as a friend.
Yeah, don't worry though. I'm sure your friends would come visit us someday.
And Spy, this movie has been a blast since we've seen the first 5 nights at Freddy's movie.
Yeah, I'm sure this movie is going to be good. But I want to ask, what happened to your hair?
It's a long story, mate. I just got a haircut because my hair had been itching a lot for some reason. Although I gotta ask, what happened to your eye? Did something painful happen?
Well, it all started when I was talking with Medic earlier.
Flashback. End of flashback.
Damn, that's gonna hurt. Are you sure you're okay?
Well, don't worry about it. I already forgive my own robot kids for what they did to my eye.
What about this?
You know, Demo Man, I've been wanting to see this movie after for so long.
Yeah, I can't believe that movie was finally released right after our last Halloween party that we spent our time on.
Yeah, and the satisfying part is where Toy Chica kills the science teacher by crushing his head into pieces.
Yep, that teacher was kind of a jerk to Abby for not accepting our science project, but even though that robot could be dangerous.
Yeah. Holy shit, is that who I think it is?
Holy shit, this is so bloody good! I can't believe the old crew from 5 Nights at Freddy's 1 has returned after for so long!
Hey you two, can you two stop screaming so loud? We're trying to watch a movie here.
I actually have to agree with her on this one. You two are being too loud at this point.
Well, sorry, Medic! We were just excited that the 5 Nights at Freddy's crew had returned somehow!
Well, we know about the all 5 Nights at Freddy's crew are returning back in the 5 Nights at Freddy's 2 movie. Just try to keep it down.
Alright, Medic. We'll try to keep it quiet.
I wonder what will happen next, right after that scene.
Who knows? Probably there's going to be secret scene or maybe a new character at this point.
Well, let's just find out and see.
Many hours later.
Wow, this movie is amazing.
Oh, Miss Circle, how was the movie?
That movie was actually good to be honest. I'm just glad that I've watched the second movie for the first time.
Wow, what an amazing movie! That's good to hear that you enjoy the movie, but it's not over yet.
What do you mean it's not over?
I remember seeing the ending credit scene on YouTube, where Springtrap was in that scene after the movie ended.
Oh really? Is he actually in that scene?
Yeah, it's actually in that scene, where he was in the old pizzeria in the first film. I can show it to you when it shows that scene. Look, this is where he was in that scene.
Man Baldi, I had a great time watching that movie. I hope next year they would make a third movie of the Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah, I hope they would make a third movie of that film. But hey, why not we get something to eat together at the kitchen? I'm sure this day will go great if we...
Myorios.
Hello there, good sir. Don't mind if I say this, but... I see that your house is on fire. Well, I'm truly sorry about my friend earlier. He accidentally shoot his rocket launcher when it hit your house.
Sorry, medic, I just got the hype right after the movie.
You better be sorry, because I'm not trying to get us arrested for blowing a victim's house.
My bad.
Well, anyways, is there anything I could do for you to pay the damages to your house? Sir, are you okay?